everybody, it's Yazzie here. I'm gonna go ahead and get a quick reading for you today. It's getting cloudy outside and it's really rainy. Well, it's not raining yet, but I can already see the clouds coming in, but it's windy though. So it's gonna start raining here soon, which I like. I enjoy the rain. I feel that it helps with clearing out the energy. Oh, excuse me. But we're going to get everything cleared out with the Palo Santo first, as usual, just to kind of clear everything away. And then we'll go ahead and get the messages here that we need. I cleanse this area of anything that is not welcome and not supposed to be within this message. I purify and cleanse the stones, crystals, the cards, myself, and I ask that and invite in the gods and goddesses, archangels, guardian angels, deities, entities, spirits, spiritual teams, spiritual guides, ancestors, ascended masters, and the universe to be present so that we can get the message for the collective today. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And I was getting a channeled message where it's time to step into your higher power. It's time to get into your higher calling. Whatever it is that you've been called to do for your highest timeline or your highest good, it's time to step into that. Because things are moving pretty quick. I mean, we're already about to be in September. We literally have 4 months till the end of the year already. But things are moving quick as far as what we need to go ahead and be doing for our highest good and our highest timeline. And yeah, it's scary. And it's definitely something where it's a little bit uncomfortable. And even I've been feeling it. I feel like there's this kind of... It's like this uncomfortable feeling of when you change and you know you have to let certain things go. And it's like you're afraid to kind of face it head on, but it has to be done. Otherwise, you can't step into that new timeline and step into that higher version of yourself without changing, without letting go of the things that aren't meant for you anymore. So, we'll get the cards out now. Geez, 3 of them came out. Okay, what do we have? They just flipped out. We have the King of Blades, which is the King of Swords. We have the 4 of Rods, which is the 4 of Wands traditionally. And we have the 5 of Blades, which is traditionally the 5 of Swords. So let me see if I can get 3 more out of this. Give me 1 second. What else does the collective need to know? We have the Knight of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Traditionally. What else do we need to know? Can I get 2 more cards? Whoops, for the message, please. Oh, okay. They just kind of slipped out. I didn't expect that. Okay, here we go. We have the Ace of Blades and we have the Page of Coins. So the Ace of Blades is the Ace of Swords, and then the Page of Coins is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. What do we have at the bottom? We have the 8 of Coins, which is the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So the top 3 ones are together. So the King of Blades, the 4 of Rods, and the 5 of Swords. So I keep getting the phrase, someone sees you. So this is a King of Swords that sees you as peace and harmony. They see that you are within peace and harmony within yourself, at least from the outside. They don't know as far as the internal end of it, but if you can see with this card, it seems like you being the blade, you're on their mind a lot. So it's clear that they think of you often. Even if you feel like, you know, people are kind of in their own world and they're not thinking of you a lot, somebody does. Somebody sees you fairly often. But why is the Five of Blades here? They can see that you're very hard on yourself, in the sense that it's like when we're critiquing people. So like we're always harder on ourselves than we are on others. So that's kind of what they're seeing with you, is that you're more forgiving when it comes to other people, but you're the harshest critic for yourself. And that's something where you kind of have to work on that. And that's another message I got as well. You have to learn to be more forgiving and understanding and loving of yourself and patient with yourself, which is what my last reading that I posted up was about. So you can't always sit there and see yourself as the villain, or see yourself as someone who is being unfair by choosing yourself. Because if you're not choosing yourself, then you're not being at your best for other people, as well as if you're being harsh on yourself, then you're not able to actually put out your best. You know, you have to be there for you. You have to take care of yourself, your emotions, and emotions have been coming up a lot lately, and your physical health as well. Because if you constantly keep going and just keep working and working, or just keep putting others before yourself, even though you know you should be, like, if you know you need to be putting in some different routine, or your diet, or not be eating a certain thing, or exercise, or whatever the case may be, if you know you need to be doing that, then do that. Because if you don't, then whatever's going on is just going to continuously get worse the more that you choose to ignore it, or choose to keep putting it off. But someone sees you. Someone sees that, yes, you seem to be at peace and harmony in some way, but they also see that you are your own harshest critic as well. You don't give yourself enough credit for the things you do. Why is so we have the Knight of Coins, the Ace of Blades, and the Page of Coins. Why is this here? This is a whole other person. This is a whole other energy. So there's this Knight of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, wow, Knight of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles. This is a whole other person, a whole different energy, that they've been taking their time, like for real taking their time for a while. But there's this new, they see that there's this new beginning, like there's this new change, a new opportunity, a new intellectual, like more methodical and logical about it. But there's still kind of, there's this childlike wonder to them as well, because most of the pages, they're usually in a more I don't want to say immature energy, but they're more like a childlike energy. They're not like in the Knights or Kings kind of energy, but they want to offer you something new, something they've been thinking about. They see this as a new opportunity, and while they've been taking their time on it, and it could be months, it could have been years of time that they've been waiting on this. They've been doing what they're supposed to, and they've been working on it though, so it's a good thing. But they've just been really slow about it, and not because they just want to take their time, but because they want to make sure that it's a stable offer. They want to make sure that it's actually worth your time, and not something that's, you know, just going to take away from you, or be a waste, or just be something that you just don't want at the end of the day, or just be something that doesn't match your energy. That's not bare minimum is the phrase that I'm getting. They don't want to give you something that's a bare minimum offer and doesn't make sense to offer to you. Okay. So we have two different energies then now coming through, and I wonder what's gonna happen. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. But I hope that this message kind of gave you some clarity, and I hope it helps. But thank you all for your support, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.